please stop letting your inner critic edit before you start. And I'm going to show you why with today's 30 Bad Poems in 30 Days poem. Today's day 21. Here we go. 3 times to find my house, even with Google. But there are so many streets with the same name as yours. Well, not in my town. Were you throwing darts at Google Maps to choose one? Maybe going around in circles long enough will eventually lead you to the right place. I gotta be honest with you, I don't like this poem. And I don't like it because I did what I am trying not to do in this challenge. I wanted to write a funny poem. It's really hard to intentionally write a funny poem unless you have built up that kind of practice. But today, a couple guys came to take some furniture out of my house to be refinished as part of this construction project. And it literally took them 3 times to find my house because apparently they only put in the number and the street and didn't bother to pick the right town. Now, as frustrating as this was at the time, it's also really funny. It is a hilarious story when I think about it and to tell it. And I really wanted to channel it into the poem, which means that I was trying too hard. I was trying too hard, which is the antithesis of this whole process. I was drafting it in my head before I got started. And even though I knew it wasn't quite working, I sort of told myself it would work better on paper. It didn't. Even as I was writing it, I thought, this feels snarky, not funny. And the object was not to, be diminishing somebody else. It was to tell a funny story. If I had gone with what I always do here and just written whatever came to me without trying to make it a certain thing, it almost certainly would have been better. And that's why we write bad poems. Because when you're not trying, you usually get better results. You may have noticed this in your own life. So I hope that if you're writing a bad poem today, you do a better job of it than I did. But I want you to take my example as proof of why you should do it that way. And if you are ready to stop performing and start living, subscribe, like, and follow for more.